Welcome back to the channel. On today's video I am in Middlesbrough and I am also going to Stockton anyway, so let's go and see what we can find. Let's go. First stop of the day is cash converters in Middlesbrough, and there are some awesome games that I managed to pick up here, but you'll have to wait until the end of the video to see what I managed to pick up. A nice selection of Mega Drive games in Middlesbrough here in one of the CEX stores. So they have a Bomberman, and they also have there on the PlayStation 2 Resident Evil Outbreak, which you don't see very often, and a really nice copy of Castlevania there on the PlayStation 1 for a whopping £260, which is absolutely insane. The bigger CEX in Middlesbrough, which is where we are now, does always have a better selection of games in their window than the smaller CEX in the town centre. So I would definitely recommend coming to this one first before going to the other one, because I guarantee you will find some epic games in this store. Deadly Premonition Collector's Edition for the Nintendo Switch there in the window. One that you never see very often. I don't think I've ever seen it before in my life, so that was a really nice one to see. A awesome Xbox 360 title there, one that you don't see very often either, but unfortunately it was cover reprinted, as well as the Lightning Returns, which was also cover reprinted. So yeah, unfortunately didn't pick it up this time, but you never know, next time I might be able to pick it up if it's not a reprinted cover. Just headed into the second cash converters of the day in Stockton, and I do pick up an awesome game from here, but you will also have to wait until the end of the video to see what I managed to pick up. But you are not going to want to miss this one at all, because it is absolutely epic. Just at Stockton CEX there, they have Kirby's Air Ride on the Nintendo GameCube for £225 in the window. Unfortunately, it is sun damaged, and I think this is because they have put it in the window on the outside, but let me know what you think down below. But I definitely think that is the reason why it is sun damaged. An absolutely amazing limited edition game there for Hogwarts Legacy. Then we have Project Zero 2 there for the PlayStation 2, which is actually really awesome to see, because you don't see that one very often at all. Need for Speed Most Wanted there on the Xbox 360. But I think that one actually come down in price. I think it was £55 and it is now down to £52, so definitely one to pick up. We also have Blue Dragon there for the Xbox 360 for £15. The price on that one has rose significantly, and I definitely think it's one that's going to continue to rise. So if you don't have that one in your 360 collection already, then I would definitely grab it while you can. Resident Evil Revelations 2 there for £18, one that has definitely gone up in value lately. Hello and welcome back to the games room. As you have just seen, I have been to Middlesbrough and I have also been to Stockton as well. And while I was there, I went to Cash Converters in Middlesbrough, and I also went to a Cash Converters in Stockton, as well as popping to CEX in Middlesbrough and Stockton as well. And obviously, as you know, I didn't come back empty-handed. I came back with some really awesome games. So without further ado, let's get into this week's pickups. So first of all, I picked up a game from Vinted this week, so I'll show you that first, and then I will show you games that I picked up when I went out game hunting. So the game that I picked up this week from Vinted was for the Xbox 360, and that game is Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. As you can see, this is the promotional copy. You know me, I am really into collecting promotional copies of Xbox 360 games at the minute, and Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance on CEX is £10, and I only paid £2 for this promotional copy, so that was absolutely amazing. So I am very happy with this, and it does come with a manual as always, but yeah, very happy to have picked up Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance for just £2 from Vinted. Then from there I went to Cash Converters. I picked up, I think it was like 4 games I picked up from Cash Converters. I picked up 3, what was it? Yeah, 3 from 1 Cash Converters, which is the first one in Middlesbrough. And then I picked up 1 game from Stockton. But I'm going to show you 2 of the games last, because these, like I say, these are probably some of the best pickups that I've got from Cash Converters in a long time, apart from when I picked up 50 Cent. But yeah, let me show you the 2 games I picked up first. Then we'll get into the CEX ones, and then I'll show you the absolutely amazing ones that I got from the Cash Converters. So these 2 games that I picked up from Cash Converters were Legends of the Guardians for the Xbox 360. So it's Legends of the Guardians, the Owls of Gahul. This is one I've been after for a while. This one has actually gone up in price recently. So yeah, I knew I wanted to pick this one up anyway. It looks interesting. It's a very like animation style game, but yeah, this is definitely one I wanted to have for a while. And I managed to pick this up for just £2, and it's in lovely condition. And obviously it comes with the manual as well. And then the other game was also for the Xbox 360, and that game is Dark Sector. This was supposed to be £1.99, but when I went to the counter, for some reason the guy said it didn't scan, so he said I could have it for free. So that is absolutely amazing that I managed to grab Dark Sector actually for free, and it is one I have wanted to add to the collection for a while. I have seen Dark Sector on the PlayStation 3 in quite a few places that I've been, but I haven't seen Dark Sector on 360, and honestly, like I say, it's one I've wanted for a long time, and I'm really happy to add it into the Xbox 360 collection. And obviously this one also comes complete with manual as well, so yeah, very happy with those 2 purchases. So what I'm going to show you now is I'm going to show you the games that I got from CEX, and then we'll go back to the other 2 games that I grabbed from Cash Converters. So the games that I grabbed from CEX this week are Cars 2 for the PlayStation 3. So the Cars games are getting really expensive on the Xbox 360, like really expensive. Like Cars 3 I think is like £20. Cars Racer-Rama is like £20 on Xbox 360. And I have wanted to pick up the Cars games because they look fun, they look interesting, and I do really like the Cars films in general. So I thought, you know what, let's just bite the bullet and start picking up the Cars games on the PlayStation 3. This one was supposed to be £6, but when I went to check out, it only rang up at £5. So yeah, very happy to add in Cars 2 to the PlayStation 3 collection. As you can see, all complete with manual and looking very nice. Then the next game that I picked up from CEX was for the Xbox 360. And that game is the Mega Drive Ultimate Collection. So yeah, this is one that I've wanted to add to the Xbox 360 collection for a while, as well. So I thought, you know what, let's just pick it up and add it in, because the price on this has actually gone down recently as well. So I thought, you know what, why not, let's just add this into the 360 collection, because it has some really awesome games on there. So you've got Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2 and 3, you've got Streets of Rage 1, 2 and 3, Echo the Dolphin, Shining Force, Golden Axe, which is an absolute staple, Sonic and Knuckles, Phantasy Star, Alex Kidd, Kid Chameleon, Vector Man. There's also, I think, Mean Bee Machine on here as well. So yeah, very happy to be adding the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection to my 360 collection. So yeah, that was that one. Then the next game that I picked up is for the PlayStation 3, and that game is Risen 2. So I have been wanting to collect the Risen games for a while, but for some reason on the 360 they seem really hard to find, and I haven't seen them out and about at all, but we'll get to that in a bit anyway. I haven't seen that out and about at all, and because I picked this up from the Middlesbrough store, CEX store. So obviously I thought, you know what, because I can't find them on the Xbox 360, I'm just going to start collecting them on the PlayStation 3 and just have done with it, because I feel like it's just going to be easier to collect them on the PlayStation 3. Obviously this one is lovely and complete with manual as well, in actual really nice condition. So I thought, you know what, like I said, I thought let's pick up Risen 2 and start collecting the Risen games on the PlayStation 3. But yeah, very happy to have picked up Risen 2 on the PlayStation 3, but I will share something new in a bit when I'll show you the other games that I grabbed from Cash Converters. But yeah, still very happy to have picked up Risen 2 for the PlayStation 3 collection. The next game that I picked up is for the Xbox 360, and that game is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Danger of the Ooze. I really love this cover. This cover art is absolutely amazing. As you know, I do love collecting for the Turtle series, and I have all of the Turtle games on the Nintendo Wii. But unfortunately, this one is actually not on the Nintendo Wii, so I thought, you know what, let's pick it up and add it to the Xbox 360 collection. If you didn't know, this one doesn't actually come with a manual. It comes with, let me show you, this little piece of paper, and this makes the game complete. So I'm very happy to have added Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Danger of the Ooze to the 360 collection, and this one has actually come down in price recently. Then this one just costs £4 now, so definitely if you see these, pick it up and add it into your collection, because you will not be sorry. So yeah, very happy to be adding that one to the collection. Then the last game that I picked up from CEX is for the PlayStation 4, and that game is Armello. This is the special edition, so this comes with a special edition soundtrack. This one looks really, really fun. This is by a company called Sedesco. If you do see games from Sedesco, these games normally tend to go for a very high price. But when I saw this for only £6 on the PlayStation 4, I knew that I had to pick it up, because I feel like this one is going to be a really fun game to play. So yeah, very happy to have picked up Armello for the PlayStation 4. So that was everything that I picked up from CEX. So now I'm going to go back to the two awesome bargains that I grabbed from Cash Converters. I'll show you the one I got from the first Cash Converters, and then I'll show you the one I got from the second Cash Converters. So I saw this game when I went into Cash Converters. I saw the price. It doesn't have a manual, unfortunately, but for the price I paid for it, I will happily try and source a manual myself. But yeah, I'm very happy with what I picked up. So basically this game was supposed to be £8.99, but because I got that other game, that Dark Sector, the one that was supposed to pay £2 for free, technically I got this game for £7. And like I say, for £7 it's an absolute bargain. So the game that I picked up for the Xbox 360 is Project Silpheed. So this is obviously by Square Enix. Obviously, as you know, Square Enix is one of my favourite game developers, and Project Silpheed is one I have wanted to grab for a long time. So this game is currently £22 in CEX, and of time of filming this, they still have none in stock, like literally none in stock, and they haven't had any in stock for a long time. So like I say, when I saw this, for even if I paid £8.99, which technically I did, but also technically I didn't, I was like, yeah, I'm not passing that up, because this is definitely not one you see in a Cash Converters very often. And like I said, for the price, I am saving myself at least £13 off the normal price. Like I say, I know it doesn't have a manual, but it is in really nice condition and I can source a manual for this game. But I am very happy to be adding Project Silpheed to the Xbox 360 collection. What I'll do is I'll show you some gameplay of Project Silpheed right here. So this is Project Silpheed.
The 27th century. It's been almost 500 years since humanity left the solar system in search of new worlds. Though time passed and the places changed, the human race never forgot its capacity for war and violence.
Why are you taking Marcus away?
We're just following orders.
We'll fly together again.
We of the Aiden Freedom Alliance have declared war on the Terra Central Government.
We will continue to fight until we've liberated all who suffer under their tyranny.
Are we going to have to fight Marcus?
You and Ellen must leave the military. Otherwise, I'll kill you.
Enemy fleet is coming closer.
Prepare for takeoff immediately!
How long can this war continue?
So that was Project Silpheed. Like I say, I am really happy to have added this one to the Xbox 360 collection. And for the price I paid, yeah, even happier. So yeah, Project Silpheed. And then from the second cash converters in Stockton, I managed to find an absolute bargain as well. Like, I cannot believe that I managed to grab this game from there. So I've never seen a cash converters where they have sold sealed games. Like, I've never been to a cash converters where they've sold sealed games ever. So as I was talking about Risen 2, so obviously I was talking about Risen and not being able to find it on the Xbox 360. I walked into these cash converters and they had a sealed copy of Risen 3 for the Xbox 360. So let me show you the game. So here it is, Risen 3 for the Xbox 360. As you can see, I've put it in a case. As you can see, it is sealed. So I walked in and they had Risen 3 on the shelf sealed, and I was like, I cannot believe this. I was literally talking about it earlier on in the day that I couldn't find any of the Risen games on Xbox 360, so that's why I went for the PlayStation 3. And then I walked into this cash converters and they have a sealed copy of Risen 3, which is absolutely amazing. So they did actually have the price on this as £19.99, but when I asked at the counter to see if they could do any better deal, the lady went and asked, and I managed to get a sealed copy of Risen 3 on the Xbox 360 for just £12. Honestly, I cannot believe it. Like, it's absolutely crazy. Like, I actually cannot believe that I managed to grab a sealed copy of an Xbox 360 game from a cash converters, and for £12 as well. Absolute bargain, considering the sale Risen 3 in CEX pre-owned for £12 as well. So yeah, I'm so happy to own a sealed copy of Risen 3 on the Xbox 360. And like I say, I think these two games are two of the best games I've ever found from cash converters ever. Like, I am so happy with what I picked up. So yeah, very happy to have a sealed copy of Risen 3 for the Xbox 360, and now I am going to have to collect both series of Risen games on both consoles. So I will collect all of the Risen games on 360, and I will also collect all of the Risen games on the PlayStation 3 as well. But yeah, like I said, so happy to have Risen 3, sealed copy of Risen 3 on the Xbox 360 going in to my Xbox 360 collection. So that was everything that I picked up this week. Let me know, as usual, down in the comments what your favourite game or favourite games are that I picked up this week. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing, as it really helps me out and it really helps the channel out. And also, please give the video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!